Welcome to the Forecheck. I'm Carley Johnston, joined this week by the People's announcer, Kal and Carley. Ken, thanks for being here.
Great to be here, Carly. Another exciting week of Red Wing hockey action coming up.
That's right, and the Red Wings are starting off on Tuesday as they head to Nashville to take on the Predators. It's always a tall order for the Wings, for any team to go to Bridgestone Arena, because it's a rambunctious one.
You're absolutely right about that, and it seems like the players enjoy playing in that atmosphere there. It's one of the toughest places, I think, for visiting teams to play. And when you look at the Nashville Predators, Carly, you have to look at their decor. I mean, that's where they're solid back there on the blue line. These guys are really the guys that can get the puck up to the forwards and really make things happen. Not only that, but they're strong in goal with Pecorine. He has over 325 career victories. And whenever you talk about the Nashville Predators, you look at their decor, you look at their goaltending, and up front, they've got forwards who can score too.
The Red Wings will be back home on Thursday night to play host to the Ottawa Senators for Valentine's Day. And Ken, this is a team that has had their fair share of struggles this season, along with the Red Wings, so this could be a tough game.
Absolutely. A lot of things happening with the Ottawa Senators right now. And Carly, they've used 31 skaters this season and 4 different goaltenders. They're trying to find the right mix. Like Detroit, riddled with injuries. They've lost over 230 man games with injuries. But the big question mark, Carly, comes with their top 2 scorers, Mark Stone and Matt Duchene. With the trade deadline coming up on February 25th, what do the Ottawa Senators do? Do they trade them at the trade deadline? Do they keep them on their team with the risk of losing them to somebody else at the end of the season? Who knows what's going to happen? But these are all part of the struggles with the Ottawa Senators and the reason why they're in the lower portion of the standings in the Eastern Conference.
Then on Saturday, the Red Wings head to Philadelphia to take on the Flyers. Ken, the Flyers are a team that struggled the first half of the season, but are starting to turn it around.
Yeah, they certainly are, and they've gone through a lot of changes. They've changed their coach, they've changed their general manager, and they've also used 6 different goaltenders. But the thing about the Philadelphia Flyers, Carly, is that they seem to turn things around once they started Carter Hart in goal. And of course, he was playing in his first National Hockey League game against Detroit on December the 18th, and wouldn't you know it, he picks up the victory. And from that point on, he's been their mainstay between the pipes. Of course, Carly, they're led up front by Claude Giroux and Jakub Forecheck. And look out, Carly, when those 2 guys get going, they are extremely dangerous.
Then the Flyers and the Red Wings head to Little Caesars Arena to play on Sunday in the second game of a home-and-home series, so it should be an exciting weekend of hockey. Each week on the Forecheck, we like to highlight a prospect in the Red Wings organization. So, Ken, who's it going to be this week?
Well, I'm not going to go too far away from Detroit, and I'm going to select Riley Webb. He's a big, strong defenseman, plays for the Saginaw Spirit. He's a native of Stony Creek, Ontario, Carly, and he was drafted by the Red Wings in the 2017 draft. 6th-round pick, 164th overall. He's not an offensive type player, but he's big, he's strong, he's mean. He's one of those guys that can clear the front of the net. Some of the guys that you're looking for to play really strong in front of your goaltender. He's got all the tools in that regard. And so far, he's having a really good season with the Saginaw Spirit. So look out for Riley Webb.
Fans, don't forget the Red Wings are home 2 times this week. Once on Thursday night, taking on the Ottawa Senators. If you're coming to that game, get here early. The first 7,500 fans in attendance are going home with Dennis Cholowski bobbleheads, thanks to our friends at Meijer. Then on Sunday, the Red Wings will play host to the Philadelphia Flyers. For tickets, head over to the Xfinity box office or DetroitRedWings.com. That's it for this week's The Forecheck. Ken, it's always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure, Carly.
We'll see you next time.